In just 7 days, Charlie will run 250 miles, visiting 40 clubs, and all for one goal: to end domestic violence.
So we went over to Old Trafford and I'd arranged for Gary Neville to be there. And all I could think about was, Gary Neville won't show up, Gary Neville won't show up. Oh, I was so negative. As soon as I saw him, I snapped out of the negativity and I was like, you know, I can't turn up if Gary Neville, that's Gary Neville's, showed up to support me and be negative and look like I'm falling apart.
What she's doing, I don't think I ran 250 miles in my career, let alone in 7 days, so fair play to her. She's wanted to do it for many months now, so I think that it's not a case of advice, it's a case of just wishing her luck and stay clear of injury.
The Etihad Stadium received a very special visit today. Charlie Webster, who yesterday embarked on an incredible 250-mile run over 7 days. Charlie will visit a total of 40 football stadiums during the course of the week.
The issue of domestic abuse is something that I think is I know is a huge problem in this country, and it's something that has resonated through my life and it's had a huge impact. On the way here I was talking to the policeman about it that ran with us, and he said the majority of their cases are domestic abuse cases, and logistically, if two women per week are dying in this country at the hands of their partner or former partner, it seems ridiculous, because can you imagine if 2 football fans in a stadium died every week? There'd be an uproar.
Myself and my colleague are from Oldham Police Station. We work in the domestic violence unit that works with child abuse as well. And I think it's just great to highlight the fact that there shouldn't be that taboo about people reporting it. And obviously the more we can do to make people aware of it, the better it is for everyone. Obviously we might not be there the whole 250 miles, but we'll be thinking about it the whole way.
$10, 12 hours on your feet each day is a long old stint. I also think you've got to rehydrate and get the right foods in, and I think you just got to stay focused, because I think that over the next few days things aren't necessarily all going to go right, and she has to just be able to overcome any things that don't go right and just get on and make it all the way to West Ham.
I was at the time slightly ahead on the bike, and when we stopped you could feel there was an intense energy come from everybody, and I looked round to see Charlie breaking down, absolutely destroyed. She was going through a hard time. She had a lot of injuries up in that moment in time. She hadn't had an easy run right from the start. I thought it was all over. I thought this was the first time we're going to be really facing some really serious decisions.
We were running and it was pretty dark at that time, and all of a sudden I needed the toilet and I needed to go for a wee, and every time I went for a wee I'd got diarrhoea as well, and I remember saying to Jules, I need a toilet, you've got to find me a toilet now. And I was like, it's urgent, you've got to find me a toilet. And I remember thinking, I'm going to wet myself. So Jules ran ahead to try and find me a toilet, and I'd got 2 people either side of me. I just started to wee and I couldn't control it. And it was like all the emotions and all the stress, not just from the challenge, but the weeks leading up to it. And I was absolutely devastated. I didn't feel in pain. I felt emotionally and mentally in so much pain. It wasn't physical. I felt like when you're a child and you feel like you're naughty because you've wet yourself. That made me really revert to that childlike state, and that's really shocking. It's even making me feel upset now because I felt guilty.
This is something that really means something to her. She comes from a background that has led her to this partnership with Women's Aid. And that whole psychological side of her is where she's able to get this determination from.
Even though all sorts was going on, I didn't once think, I can't do this or I'm not doing this. I might have thought I can't do it, but not once did I think I'm not doing it. I suppose that's the difference.
When she started climbing those hills, and honestly, the rain started pouring, the temperature started dropping, it was pitch black. You know, she became stronger and stronger and stronger.
I've got ice strapped to my knee. I'm having problems with my right knee, and I'm dehydrated, and it's hailing on the top of the Pennines. I just keep having to dig deep and think about what I'm doing this for, because that's what's helping me. And you're really playing your part, because I couldn't do this without you. So thank you very much. We even had some tears today.